Okay, while there is any natural sunlight pouring into this window at all during this daylight savings time nightmare, I'm going to have to do a review. No, well, I have to get some test shots of this new camera that I got. You can probably tell the sound difference. Do I have a CD? I have to have a reflective mirror to show you yourself. That's sort of what you look like. There you go. It's a new blue elf. It's like a teal blue elf camera. It's like what Canon calls an elf, right? Anyway. My brother bought something, he funded this review, and he's been meaning to, totally screw around with it, but I've kept it in the packaging so that I could get film of me unboxing it in the natural sunlight that doesn't even exist anymore in this nightmare universe called Daylight Savings Time. Me and my brother are both big fans of Sonic the Hedgehog. A lot of people are. I'm a fan of, I don't like new generation Sonic. I have here, I don't know if this is pirated or if this would go for huge amounts on eBay. My mommy got this for me when I was on a camping trip in 1991 or something. Whenever Sonic the Hedgehog was popular. He's really dusty right now. He could use a he's a nappy-headed hog. See, I'm like the Don Imus of hedgehogs. I'm gonna have to apologize on Fox News and stuff. Anyway, but he's really dirty. But this is original generation Sonic. If you notice, he has a gut. He has a physical body. New generation Sonic is okay, old generation Sonic, new generation Sonic. And every year, the quills on new generation Sonic get longer and longer to the point where you're just like, what? It's I guess he'd be more aerodynamic, being emaciated, but I just don't like new generation Sonic, man. Sonic has to have a jelly bean gut. Sorry, man. You do not eat chili dogs and stay that thin. I don't care how fucking fast you run. One of the greatest enemies in video game history is allowed to be emaciated because he's a robot. Designed by, not Eggman, none of this Eggman bullshit, Dr. Ivo Robotnik. He was a Russian. He had a Russian name. It was during the end of the Cold War. They were poking fun. Because that's what we do. Designed by Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Metal Sonic! They made a giant, awesome-looking Metal Sonic. Yeah! Oh, man. This sort of looks like the one, I guess, that was from Sonic CD or Sonic the Hedgehog the movie or something like that. The first time that I saw this kind of Metal Sonic, actually, the first Metal Sonic that I was aware of was in number 2 near the end. There's a brass one. It doesn't look like this at all. And then there was another one. There was one, I guess, in... Yeah, this isn't it then. Then I guess my favorite one, this may be it, I don't know. It was in number... Sonic and Knuckles. No, number 3, Sonic and Knuckles. Whatever. Anyway, you can see 3 of them in the new Sonic Adventure games, and ironically, they look exactly like this. So just seeing this actually in plastic is really, really awesome. The packaging looks cheap as hell, but it's all clear, so you can just see straight through the sunshine, see the awesome glory that is this shit in a package. Not much on the packaging. It's a Toys R Us exclusive and includes over 12 points of articulation. Let's open it up. Oops. Ooh. Cut. Working. And then someday we'll die. That was on an episode of Ren and Stimpy. It was the best episode ever. Anyway. Okay, so the packaging is really, really cheap looking. It looks like it was packaged by some lazy Mexicans. Mexicans aren't lazy. I am not a racist, but I hate those damn hedgehogs. All the hedgehogs should get out of the country, being their town, ruining our gardens and taking our jobs. It's not difficult to get into, but it is kind of a pain in the ass because it's they use too much tape. They were overzealous with the tape. Haha, I have your back out now. Okay. Well, he was supposed to be cradled in that. Woo! Alright, first reaction that you get while holding him is that there's this weird... I wonder if they finished the paint job right. Oh no, ew. There's a weird white powder on the inside. I don't know if you can see that, but on his hip right here, on his lower hips, there's this weird white powder. Fuck, I hope this isn't anthrax. Oh my god. They finally found me. The toy companies are sending anthrax to kill me, so I'll stop doing these reviews. They probably don't like me making fun of their packaging. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to wipe it off and pray to God it isn't anthrax or cocaine. Anyway. Damn it. That isn't cool. Anyway, supposedly he has 15 points of articulation. That's not the only thing he does. He doesn't just look fucking awesome. He also has 15 points of articulation. Well, he has a tendency to want to do this. Apparently he's aiming towards the sky, man. He's goal! Anyway. He can't... Okay. Apparently one of the 15 points of articulation is in his arms. Tell me you can flex his arms. That would be retarded if you can't. I can move, like... I can move his fingers. Not individually. But... one of the points of articulation must be his arm. I can see a joint. Come on. Don't be a bastard. I don't want to break it, but... Alright, well, I can't move his arm. Oh, come on. You can move his arm, his pauldron joint, you can move his shoulder, but you can't physically flex his elbow. A little gay. Are there any movement of his feet? No. Yes! Oh my god, so I can move his fucking kneecap. The kneecaps are a little stiff, but you can. I just can't move his fucking arm. I'm calling shenanigans. I believe I can fly. I believe I can, sir. Alright, before I break this fucking thing, whatever. Okay, so even if you can't, it's gonna fly. Okay, if you remember correctly, his attack pattern... How did I get his shoe backwards? Oh, his shoes move around. Awesome. Oh, fuck. Okay, so basically, he's a gangly little motherfucker, and it's really easy to get him mixed up. But he looks so fucking cool. So if you recall... Damn you. Face forward, you bastard. Fuck. He's hard to kind of... Yeah, okay. So you have to... You're right. So he would land, and then I guess here would be... Oh, shit, yeah. So Sonic would be here, and he would, like, use his rocket skates to go... And you... And have to jump over him, and Sonic looked like this when he jumped. Oops. Yeah, and then, he would stop, and while he was, like, standing here, you had to... And then in Sonic and Knuckles, he had a giant Chaos Emerald, which I do not have. So what can we substitute for a giant Chaos Emerald? Ah! This medicated mouthwash I had to use before I had my wisdom teeth out that I still haven't gotten rid of. Woo! And then he would, like, be able to fly. Like, if you recall that, but he was solid gold. So yeah, this is an awesome, awesome, awesome figure, but the joints are kind of strange, and they package it with anthrax. There was a white powder on his hip. I have no idea what it was. Maybe it was part of the packaging. I don't know. Anyway, so he looks really awesome. He may have a kind of a hard time standing by himself. I think you could pose him and leave him like that, but I'm not sure for how long before, you know, that. So, and if you have a non-new generation Sonic like I do, I wonder how much this would go for on eBay. Then, you know, you can totally fight them, and then you can count the friends you don't have. So, oh, and you can also recreate like the disco movement with, like, you can get like some ABBA on, and you can just play it, and he'd be like, "Dancing Queen." They played that once at the place that I worked, and I had to hide in the freezer because I didn't want to listen to that shit. It was so horrible. It's like torture, and I think if the CIA really wanted to understand, like, get secrets from whoever, they should just play ABBA. And ABBA will get them what they need to know. Yeah, I'm amusing myself just by playing with this shit. So yeah, and I'm disappointed that his joints, I'm still confused on if you can flex the arm joints or not. The thing is that this is not made of solid plastic, it's made of, like, rubber, so you can flex it. So that means that he can, you know, do the robot and stuff. But, I don't know, I mean, like, look, his legs aren't like that, and they're made to flex. I guess then that means that, you know, and you can't flex his feet, you can turn them around. 15 points of articulation. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. Oh, I guess they don't. Yeah, they have to count each one individually. Anyway, other than that, he just looks badass. So, I mean, you would definitely not want to see this motherfucker staring you down, man, because stuff. He's gonna be like Michael Jackson, man. Because I made Master Chief do the moonwalk, so now I have to make this guy do the moonwalk. So he goes, beat it, just beat it, I don't fucking know. Anyway, so I just want to get this out of the box so my brother would stop bitching at me.